Hey y'all, we're back at the woods again. Gonna have a good time tonight. 3, 2, 1. Hey y'all, we're back in the woods. We're gonna go to our shelter we made last year. I brought my little toy with me. We're gonna do some work to the shelter. Gonna cook us a good meal in the Dutch oven. Y'all come on. We're home. Got it, y'all. Be right back. This is the shelter that I made last year, and I tried to explain last year, when I stay in it, instead of cutting green brush and putting on the roof, I try to use the tarp. And the main reason for that is I don't like destroying trees that are still alive. There's no reason for it. If I was in a true survival situation, I would do it, but I'm not, so I just don't. Anyway, so I'm gonna get the tarp on here and we're gonna get started. Okay, y'all, it's supposed to rain tonight, so I'm gonna fix the tarp better than that, but I wanted to get it up real quick just in case. I made this hut last year, and all these things, I didn't take the time to cut off all this stuff, so I have to like get up under that to get up in there, and it gets in the way. And same way on the sides, I really didn't take time to cut these things off. So we're gonna try to do some of that today. Okay, y'all, if you follow my channel, or even if you just watch the shorts, you'll remember there was a couple of viewers, Ronald and Melanie, that sent me this little chainsaw, and I did a little short with it, but I'm gonna actually do some work with it today. We'll see how it does. Okay, y'all, so the main thing with this is oil, and of course, a charged battery. This is a 20 volt right here. This log right here, y'all, has been the biggest annoyance of this place ever since I've made it. I've just always been too lazy to cut that off, but not now. Look at that, y'all. It didn't take no time. I got the whole front of that thing cut off. There's all the wood. I'm gonna start piling it up, and then we're gonna start cutting on this side. Okay, y'all, like I said earlier, it's supposed to rain tonight, and I want to try to get a floor in this thing if I can, so I'm gonna hurry up and get this done, and then start working on the floor if we can. Okay, y'all, so this is what I got done so far. There's the front over here, and I got this side cut off right there, the whole entire side. Now I'm working on this big log, if I can point to it, this big log right here, but I've decided to give the chainsaw a break. I can feel the motor getting warm. I don't want to burn it up, so I'm going to finish this off with my bow saw. Okay, y'all, I got the roof done. My tarp is actually longer than I thought it was, so it overhangs all the way on both sides and the back. So I folded it up, but I figure if it gets to raining tonight and coming in, I'll just fold those down. Anyway, right now, probably the hardest part of this trip, I want to clean this floor out. I want to get some logs, and I want to make a sleeping area before the rain comes. So let's get started. Okay, y'all, I was going to take all these leaves out. That's what I was doing with this, but they're pretty dry, so I'm thinking maybe I should just leave them in here. That way when I put my stuff in here, I'll have something to put them on. Whew. Now time to start gathering logs. Oh boy. Okay, y'all. Look at that hole, y'all. That is a big old hole. I stepped right in it. That was not fun. I'm gonna put a log over it or something. Okay, y'all, so up here as I was coming in, I saw some logs that are pretty close to the same size, and I was gonna get them. They're cedar posts. And the good thing about these cedar posts is they don't rot very easy, and they're very straight. The only bad thing about them is they're, of course, thick on one end and thin on the other. So I'm not sure how we're gonna get them to all be even, but we'll see. Okay, y'all, so I got 6 of these. So what we gotta do now is get all these branches off, get the roots off. We'll save the roots and everything throw on the fire. I'm just gonna use this for measurement. So this hill actually angles from the back to the front, but it also angles way down towards that end. I didn't realize that. So I put the thickest end of this log at the bottom, and I put the thickest end of both of these logs towards the front. So okay, y'all, so my next job is to get these roots off. We're gonna start that right now. That's cedar wood, y'all. So pretty. It's hardwood. It burns for a long time. It pops a lot though, but it's probably really hard on that chainsaw blade. Whew, 5 more to go. Okay, y'all, so that chainsaw lasted quite a while. The battery finally went down, so I got to finish these over here with the bow saw. Okay, y'all, you're looking at the inside. So over here, I'm fixing to drive a stake at the end of this log and this log. And that's so when I put these other logs on here, they don't roll off the end. And I'm gonna have to kick it in gear because the rain is starting early. It wasn't supposed to start till 6 o'clock, but I'm starting to hear it. Man, I don't know if 6 or 7 is gonna do it, y'all. I ain't that skinny. So I'm trying to get all the knots off of these cedar posts. And I was gonna show you as I'm getting the knots off, it's pulling off the bark. That bark is some very, very good tinder. Okay, y'all, so this is a lot skinnier than I anticipated. I mean, I can sleep on it if I have to. It's definitely more level than just the ground, but it don't feel good. Okay, y'all, so this camp out's kind of bushcraft, kind of glamping maybe. I don't know what you want to call it, but this area is not too awfully far from my parking spot, probably 100 yards or so. So I'm thinking, since it's starting to rain, it's supposed to rain real hard later, I may take some of my stuff back to the truck. If I was in a survival situation, I wouldn't be able to do that, but I also wouldn't have all this stuff if I was in a survival situation. So, and I don't want to get, like my little chainsaw and stuff like that, I don't want to get it ruined. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And see if I can find some more logs for the bed. Okay, y'all, well, I'm back. It's raining. I found a couple more boards. So I went ahead and got those done. And I nailed in some pegs to hold them in. So I've got pegs on both sides. I think we're set. Just got to get out there and start the fire. So very limited on what angles I can get with the camera now, with my phone. Okay, y'all, so I'm going to try to start the fire out here. I'll get a mess of this stuff right there in the middle, y'all. Here we go. Look at that, y'all. Look. Now I got to put it in the hole and start building a fire. Oh, yeah. Still going, y'all. Barely. Here we go. Yeah. Look at that, y'all. Can you see it? That's some pretty wood, and it's nice and dry in there. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, y'all, there it is. It almost died a few times, but I was able to save it. I didn't use any fire starter at all. I was tempted, but I didn't. So now I got a ton of wood up there. Hopefully it'll dry out and burn, because we need some coals so we can start cooking. What I got left to do now is put some new batteries in some of these lights, because they've already went dead from the last time I used them. And I got to finish making my bed. Got to air up the mattress, put it on here. I got the full ground cloth to put down here. Got my blanket. I just got to figure out which order to put them all on. Anyway, the fire's going good. Hopefully we can get to cooking soon. Okay, y'all, I'm making my bed. I got that down first. The sleep pad. Then my blanket. I'm hoping it won't slide as much. Somebody gave me an idea how to stop the sliding, but I forgot to do it. So anyway, now I'm gonna blow up my mattress, and hopefully It all works. There it is, y'all. I'm hungry, y'all. We hadn't even put the oven on the stove, on the fire. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna record this the best I can. There's our Dutch oven. This is how I saw someone do it online a while back. Okay, there's some rocks. We're gonna put some water. I think the rocks are there to keep the chicken from sticking to the bottom of the pan. I think. I don't know. We're gonna have this chicken. I think I'm gonna cook all of them because I'm hungry. This is chicken breast tenderloins, free range, fresh, all natural, no hormones, and no steroids. That's why I got it. Hopefully they're being honest about it. Got some pink salt here, y'all. Supposed to be good for you, they say. And of course we're gonna put on some pepper. So we're gonna put on pepper. Okay, y'all, I didn't cover my pan fast enough, so I got ashes all in it from the fire. Little ashes never hurt anybody, I don't guess. I don't know. I'm putting me a little bit of oil in here. Yep, just like that. Now I did wash my hands. Kinda, I mean, best I could. So we're just gonna stick the chicken in there. I think it's supposed to lay on the rocks. Chicken on the rocks. I have no idea what I'm doing. More ashes in the fire. All right. There we go. Okay, y'all, I don't know how good this is gonna work in here, but I brought these little things. These are called kushkash, I think, from Africa. What they are is they're gourds, and they're filled with seeds. And I only know one little beat, but I've never been able to play them sitting down, so I don't know, but I'm gonna give it a whirl. That's about all I know. I'm real rough with it. Anyway, go online, look under Kushkosh, I think that's what it's called. Man, these people, they can do all kinds of, they can get that beat going and they'll be doing this hand with one thing and this hand with another thing, and then they're banging on the, it's like, it's awesome. It's awesome, y'all. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed that. Well, y'all, this is about all we can do while we're waiting on the food to cook. I went and gathered a whole bunch of wood. It's all around the fire trying to dry out. I'll gather more before I go to bed. Not sure how long the food's gonna take, but we'll just sit here and look at the fire and wait. Okay, y'all, I was a little bit afraid of this. One of my rocks inside the pot just blew up. Blew the lid off the thing. The lid may be broke, I don't know. We're just gonna check it out though. Y'all come on. Okay, y'all, obviously I don't know how to cook. It blew up. All the water's been boiled out of it. I don't know if the stuff's done or not. This is an absolute mess. Tater feels all right, nice and soft. Yeah. Chicken, maybe. I think it's done, y'all. Let me get this camera turned around. I wish this would have been recording when that thing blew up, y'all. It was so loud, and the lid just flew. Scared the daylights out of me. There's the chicken. I mean, it looks good. Smells good. It looks like it's done. Tastes just like chicken. What a mess, y'all. Most of my carrots are burned up. Can't even see them. Here's one, but it's got nothing but ash all over it. And tater. Sad, because it tastes good. Very crunchy though. The chicken's good though, y'all. I'm not normally a big chicken fan, but I like fried chicken legs. That's about it, but that's pretty good. Hey y'all, so got the fire going. I got wet logs on there, but it's piled up high. Let me show you. Oh yeah. Now I know it ain't gonna last all night, but it's gonna last a little while, I think. At least the coals will. But it's not really that cold. It's only supposed to get, I think, in the mid 40s. But I like to have a fire, partly for warm, but partly to keep animals away if there are any. Anyway, I am tired today, y'all. I'm so tired. Usually when I come out here camping at the 20-acre woods, I get here around 2, 3 o'clock. And I always run out of time to do the stuff I want to do. So this time I'm like, I'm going to get out there early. So I got out here at 10 o'clock this morning, y'all. 10 o'clock. I don't know where the time goes. I didn't eat lunch. I'm tired. I'm wet. I'm yucky. It's about at this time on this kind of camp out where you're like, why did I do this? But once it's over, you're glad you done it. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for bed, y'all. Okay, y'all, so I really like this sleeping bag that I got, the Climate sleeping bag. Except for if you're ever needing out of this thing in a hurry, it ain't happening. It definitely ain't happening. Well, y'all, another day gone. Hope y'all have a good night. Thank you, Lord, for keeping us safe. I really do mean that. There's lots of things that could happen on these things. Anyway, y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all in the morning. Morning, y'all. Whew. It's about 6:45 in the morning, and it is like 45 degrees. So it rained all night long. It stopped probably about 20-30 minutes ago. I had woke up. Anyway, I'm just starting to be able to see a little bit of the sky. As soon as it gets a little bit lighter, we're gonna get up, start getting ready to get out of here. Let's go. Okay, y'all, it's about 10 minutes after 7. Still a little bit dark, but I'm gonna get up, start getting around, getting things ready to go. The corner of my tarp blew up last night on towards the foot, and I didn't know it. So my jeans were totally soaked, completely wet. Luckily, I brought my other pair that are insulated. I didn't need to wear them yesterday, and I'm glad. So they're nice and dry. They fit me better anyway, and they feel a lot gooder. So let's get going. Okay, y'all, it's pretty rough this morning. My shirt was wet too, my undershirt, so this one's dry. That's good. I'm trying to keep everything on my bed that I can as I'm packing it in, so it makes it hard for recording, but doing the best I can. We'll be leaving here in a little bit. Let's do it. Okay, y'all, I pretty much got everything gathered up. I got things laying on logs around here, trying to keep them dry. We're gonna get the tarp off now. Had to save it till last because there's water on top of it and it's gonna fall down into my stuff and all that stuff. So anyway, let's get going. Okay, y'all, another one down. It was fun. It was miserable at times, but it was fun. Anyway, see y'all next time. Bye.